Yo, okay, so decided to spontaneously record this scalping session. So as you can see, I'm short here around 810, so I'm a little underwater right now. The reason for that was I kind of front ran this area because I thought it was going to get not touched at all. So I have some bids in 914 and 937, which is just the upper range of this wick. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. We just actually traded up there, and then we're currently getting rejected down. So on this 15-minute candle, things don't look very nice. I would say that we most likely test somewhere in this area right here, right? So you see it's already kind of happening. So I'm up $300. I think it'll go down around 615. That's probably where I want to close this scalp. So this area of demand, hopefully, yeah. So you see we're getting close, and we have touched it. So now I get out around 623. And there you go, there's one. I would look to flip long here, but I'm gonna wait for this candle to close real quick. It closes in like 2 minutes. So okay, here we go. And so now I want to start getting long because I think that was an overreaction right there. So one entry is around 590. I'm gonna have one more around 522. So hopefully I get that. I'm front running the bottom because I don't know if it'll work that far. So yeah, expecting a bounce right here, but I'm hoping that it wicks deeper into this demand area. So I'm hoping it, hold on, let me delete this. This is so, okay, you see what I'm talking about? So demand area, right? So a lot of people bought here, obviously, because they're selling. Every seller, there's a buyer. Lots of buying here, evident by it wicking the lows, closing back up here. So lots of, I would assume, to be demand right here. Doesn't look like we're testing 533. But I will be looking to close around this area right here. So around 680, 700, probably look to close. Ethereum, I have a little Ethereum tab right here, so I know it's at around 13, 14. So, oh, I got filled. All right, that's a little scary, not gonna lie. All right, so filled. Average entry is now around 561. Right, and the last part that I would like to enter would be like right around here, but I'm gonna wait for a reaction right here because I want to see it wick below and close up. I want to see how, yep, that's kind of the reaction I'm hoping for, right? So, but I want to see it close there. I don't want to see, you know, like, you don't want to jump into a candle too quickly. But yeah, the only time I would jump in is probably like right here. So if it wicks 31,426, I might jump in. Emphasis on the might. You know what? It seems to be, you know, kind of weak, but let's see. All right, I'll buy a little bit. Oh boy, what a dump. All right, and I'm buying. So this is where I would want to go long. Okay, so zoom out, you're also gonna see we're at support. Obviously I didn't go over that in this video, but I kind of knew that, so sorry. Didn't mean to be a psychic or some shit. I forgot that I started this video pretty impromptu, so definitely didn't explain the areas I'm looking at. But yeah, so big wick right here. If it closes above this area over here, which is like 31,400, I would be pretty happy with this, and I would target maybe, honestly, maybe like 31,700, maybe. But if it closes below this, I'm probably gonna get out, because I don't know if this is the nuke that, you know, sends Bitcoin below 30K or not. Like, I really don't. And that's one of the scary things about scalping, right? Like, you really don't know what price is gonna do. Oh. And when I say you don't know what price is gonna do, I mean, like, you don't know the intensity of the move, right? You're scalping level to level, but things could easily go 3 levels up or 3 levels down, right? It's not like a, yo, it has to stop here. It can easily go, you know, through resistance, through the next resistance, and then get rejected, right? So in that sense, you don't know. You can have a good idea for when that's coming, right? Like if the 4 hour, if the daily looks like it's gonna collapse, there's a good chance your low time frame levels are gonna get nuked. But yeah, I digress. Anyway, really good pin bar right here. SFP on these areas, great buyback. Probably could see up to 31,800, to be honest with you. But the way the market has been lately, a lot more forgiving to enter shorts. So I would anticipate something like this, right? So like ball, lower high, lower low, right? And then maybe something like this, and then leading to the nuke down. So gradual all at once. I'm gonna try and keep this one really short because I know you guys have the attention span of a goldfish, so I'm not gonna, you know, talk too much or say too many things. But yeah, so clean everything up, just close that out. So I'm aiming for this to be like a 30-minute video, which is pretty short for me. Not, you know, nothing too long. But if you want, you know, information out of a scalp video that's a live trade, you can't always, you know, pick and choose like the time, because you don't know how long a trade's gonna last. Like, you have a good idea, you know, maybe a couple candles. If it's going too long, maybe I'm wrong. But wow, this is a very good buyback, I'm not gonna lie. This is a very good buyback. Let's look on the 5-minute. Yeah, so I would look to get out around 31,700, which I think is coming up. So deuce. Okay, now I have my finger on the trigger because I don't like setting limits. I just don't. Let's see how this candle reacts. It's a 5-minute candle. Yeah. So this was kind of where I wanted to sell. I'm seeing if there's any push up. If there's a push up, I will sell it. If not, I'll just sell where I was supposed to sell. Right? Like, not rocket science or anything, but let's see. See, I wanted to tap like right there, like 31,700 area. I think it still goes there, but who knows? Obviously, I'm selling before resistance because I'm bearish, and I do think this area gets front ran, so I'm selling like right here. This is just a habit that I always do, even if I'm, well, I guess it just carried with me, even though I'm trading, what is this, I don't know, like 100K size. Nothing too nutty. Oh, let's see. Okay, so it's starting to slip on the minute. I'm gonna jump over to 5-minute. How does that look? I mean, not the greatest. Right, so 15 minutes still looks amazing. So, you know, just giving it some time, hanging out. Overall, I do think, oh, nice. Look, we're going right to my target. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. But what I was saying was, I don't think the bull market is over, but it's crazy the amount of people that overreact when they see a pullback. You know, every time it dips, that's it, that's a dip, that's a dip, you have to buy this one or else you're gonna get left. That's just not how markets work. You know, like it really isn't. If it was as easy as buying every single dip in a bull market, you guys would literally all be millionaires. We would be stealing from Grayscale. But that's just not the case. That might be the case at the peak bull run, where, you know, it's just a lot more buying than this, and a lot less selling. So there's a skewed effect. You know, it's way more extreme, and you do see extremely shallow dips that instantly get bought back up. That's different than the market conditions that we have right now. So keep that in mind. I feel like a lot of people are trading this as if we are peak bull market, and, you know, all the retail FOMO and all of that are here. I don't think that's the case, and I'm trading with that idea that that's not the case, right? And who knows, like maybe you're right and this is peak retail FOMO. I just hope it isn't, because that's significantly more bullish. All right, so looks like we are completely shit in the bed, right? We are completely shit in the bed. Yep, completely shit in the bed. See what I'm talking about? Where even resistance is front ran. Like, I have a feeling that was it. Like 701, whatever that was it. Just pretty lame, but, you know, like that's kind of how you can tell strength just isn't there, right? Like, sellers are there are people looking to sell this, because, I mean, God, even this push up was weak. Like, please. Like, I'm front running a target and my target is still short. Like, that's how fucking weak this price action is. It's disgusting. I wish I had the luxury of LARPing, because I hate this waiting game. I like just saying, like, yo, we're gonna buy here, and then it just flies, you know? I hate just being like, yo, okay, now we just gotta wait. And the whole time I'm waiting here, I have no idea what the fuck is gonna happen. But look, alright, please, push up past this resistance. Boom. Did I sell the top? I sold it. And it wasn't the top. Oh, it was. No, it wasn't. Oh, yeah, it was. Cool. So 31,693 right here was my exit. I'll look to short a little bit higher up, maybe 31,750 around here. Let me close out these before I get in trouble. Okay. Right, so you're kind of seeing that right here, like almost like a wick into the last high. But I wanted to push up a little bit higher, maybe like 31,770. I don't know, something like that. Because this looks really weak. You can call it like a bull flag or whatever the fuck, but I mean, you got to take that into context too. Like, not all bull flags are built the same, right? Let's see this. All right, so you're looking at this. Okay, so you're looking at this. These are all my friends' scripts. Follow them if you haven't. I don't really use them, but I am testing them, and I am going to give a recommendation and whatnot if, you know, if I like them. But let me actually disable it, because it doesn't, I'm not using it right now. But do you see this? High, lower high, lower high, right? And whole time, support just equal lows, right? Eventually this caves, right? There's more selling pressure every time because price isn't able to go up as much, right? So lower or high, lower high, lower high, maybe a lower high, right? Maybe we see another bounce right here to like 13,300, but I expect ETH to probably test this 1200 area. This is where ETH is probably going to stay here, and BTC is going to trade under 30k, right? This is where you want to buy ETH, in my opinion, around the at best, if you can catch a wick to like this area right here, 11,500, or sorry, 1150, not 11,500, 1150, like this area right here, like a wick or something. Oh my god, that would be beautiful. 1150 is a beautiful entry, but for this, I just don't see the argument for why right here, why this test right here is gonna go up to new all-time highs. I don't understand the logic behind this. Like, why not right here? Why not right here when it swept the lows, right? How about why not right here when it printed this nice pin bar? Why right here? Like, can someone answer that? Because I have no fucking idea. And then I go on Twitter and I shit you not, everybody is like, yo, long BTC, bro, long BTC. And it's like, I get it, okay? Ethereum is stronger than BTC. So if Ethereum looks like that, I can't even imagine what BTC looks like. All right, BTC looks like that. Okay, does this not look like the 2018 top to you, but on fast forward? Like high, lower high, lower high, lower high, boom, 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 boom. Like, do we not think it can't possibly go down here and then maybe consolidate for a couple of weeks, go into reaccumulation, and then maybe we'll get another crazy BitMEX thing where it goes like down like all the way to like 15k or some shit and then flies up? I mean, that's possible, right? This is literally, look at this, right? Pause the video if you have to. Is that not very fucking similar to, oh wait, they don't have to, sorry. Is that not very similar to this? Is that not very similar to this? Right? Like, right? Kind of just some equal low structure right here, right? Like whatever that is. Right, so high, lower high, lower high, lower high, nuke right through. Retest, short again. Reaccumulation, pump, topping pattern, breaks market structure, and then this was, I guess, the BitMEX turbo dump thing, okay? And why can't we see something similar over here? Sorry, I was scribbling over here. Oh wait, we're nuking. Wait a minute. Oh, retest from the underside. I'm actually gonna short that. Unless, oh, this is on the 1 minute. My bad. I thought this was it. Okay. Oh, so we did nuke. We nuked again. Okay, so I did sell the top. All right, sorry, I got sidetracked. I started rambling, and I totally forgot that we were scalping. See, this is what happens when I start fucking talking to a camera. All right. Anyway, I said I wanted to keep this video short, so I'm gonna keep it at that. Nothing too crazy there, but again, makes sense to be more short biased here, right? Like, look, if we start doing something like this, right? Like, say we start reclaiming this level right here, okay, we can start talking about, you know, continued uptrend. But dude, look at where the fuck we are. I'm gonna remove all drawing tools. You tell me, wait, you tell me why this is bullish. You tell me why this chart is bullish. Why is this bullish? How is this bullish? Like, how does anyone look at this chart and say, yo, you should buy the fucking dip? You're a fucking idiot. You're an actual idiot. Like, you see this area that gave us our bounce, right? Acting as resistance. The next candle, which is today's candle, you're seeing follow through. Okay, you saw my scalping about 10-15 minutes ago, and you can visibly see how weak price action is, right? Like, I don't see the argument for why you should buy this dip. Like, geez, why not just let it flip this level? If you're trading daily, let it flip this level and you can make money all the way up, right? Like, if it breaks up here, you can probably long it to like another test of 39k, right? And the bulk of your money isn't going to be made fucking here. Like, here, who cares if you miss this? Who cares if you miss 31.5 to 35k? Who the fuck cares? Like, you're longing a suboptimal setup because you don't want to miss this fucking amount when you could get this much at way better odds with an area to define your risk. Like, where would you put your stop here? Like, down here? Like 10% down? Like below this 28k? A daily close below 30? Like, I really don't know. I really don't know where you would put your stop on this daily chart. Like, okay, the daily has to close below 30k and I'll exit my position. Sure, but there's a good chance that when we lose this, it's not going to close like this. It's probably going to close like down here, okay? Like, BTC is not fucking friendly for stops. Okay, it is the king of cascading licks. And I bet you that if you think you're the only motherfucker with stop losses at 30.7k, you're wrong. I guarantee you this is a popular stop. I bet you everyone in their motherfucking has a stop right here. Okay? Or like some type of alert. I guarantee you. And when it hits this spot, I guarantee you that this shit is just gonna flip. Okay? It's just gonna zoom down. Not literally down to 23k, but you get the point. Like, it's not gonna just conveniently stop here and bounce up, okay? Like, that's a very unlikely scenario. But anyway, I'm rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed the mini scalp session slash market update. My voice is a little dry because I did not refill my water. But yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. Trade safe. Be smart. Don't get FOMO. Think about it. This game is about longevity, okay? It's about staying alive so that you can benefit from the alt seasons and the crazy bull markets. But the more you guys FOMO into setups like this, like if you're FOMO longing right here, yeah, it might work out for you once or twice, but what happens when it doesn't? You're gonna piss away all the gains that you took weeks, months, whatever making, you know. And it's a sad thing to look at. So anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.